Viewers, sporting fans, Reggae Boyz fans in the diaspora and locally, welcome again to the Coach's Desk with your host, Coach Minzy. Yeah, people, so we'll be talking about Reggae Boy, Darren Mattocks. Yeah, people, but before we jump into that video, we just want to big up our subscribers, big up our viewers, and all out there who has made Coach's Desk what it is today. You know what I mean? Big up to everyone. Yeah, and people, just remember, if you are new to the channel, just hit the subscribe button. Yeah, you see that red icon? You touch it. When you touch it, it turns gray, and there's a bell icon beside it. When you touch the icon, touch the one at the extreme top. That's the one that gives you the notification when we drop our videos. Yeah, people. So Darren Mattocks would have had his run-in with the JFF because of his skin lightening, or we call it skin bleaching, because his skin tone was noticeably changed in the Gold Cup competition, and the president came out and said that he does not condone skin bleaching. And a few games after that, when they had the Nation League, he was omitted, but the president was quick to mention that it has nothing to do with that comment. It had everything to do with his form, because he was not in the best of form. So he had his run-ins with the JFF. And now, former Bridgeport striker and FC Cincinnati's Darren Mattocks faces felony charges down there in Pennsylvania. And that is some news that has been floating around since early 2020. Yeah, people. So we want to talk about that incident with Darren Mattocks, Jamaica Reggae Boyz striker. We have not heard anything about the case since recently, but we just want to remind the persons out there what is happening in this situation. So he has been charged with actually 2 felonies. It's sad because Darren Mattocks, who is 29 years old, has been charged with 1 count of making false, fraudulent, or incomplete insurance claim, another count of theft by deception in Carroll Township, Washington County, Pennsylvania. He is in the United States, and in the United States, you can't mess with stuff like this. You know what I mean? So prayers are up for Darren Mattocks. Like I said earlier, we don't know what is happening with the case, but it has been I'm figuring a tough time for the striker there. Darren Mattocks, he actually played 8 years of MLS, you know what I mean, with various teams. You know, he has played with the Vancouver Whitecaps, Portland Timbers, DC United. So it's quite sad that he would have found himself in a situation like this. And it's just sad because he's currently out of football. He's not playing football. What has happened that he would have, when the time of the charge, he would have gone for the first leg of their training. However, for the second leg, he was a no-show. So we guess that possibly the club is not supporting what has been transpiring in his personal life. So it's quite sad there for Darren Mattocks. Very good player for the Reggae Boyz. He has done outstanding stuff. Good youth, good baller. But it's sad to hear that a situation like this has, come his way. But I mean, that's where the legal minds will come in and will give him, the assistance that he need to get his name cleared. The attorney that is representing him is David J. Schrager. And his lawyer is saying that whatever is transpiring, it has to be a misunderstanding. Like I said, he has been in the MLS for many years. He went to college there in the United States, and he was drafted in the MLS, and he has been playing since. So the lawyer is saying it has to be a misunderstanding. This is a man, viewers out there, that has no criminal records in Jamaica, and previously he would not have had any criminal records in the United States. So it's quite sad that he would have found himself in a situation like this. You know what I mean? So what the lawyer is saying, and I quote, he has never been in any kind of criminal trouble whatsoever in his life. So for the life of Darren Mattocks, at the first something like this really occurring in his life. Right? So it has to be a matter of merely a misunderstanding regarding insurance laws here in Pennsylvania. So from what I'm understanding is that the law is not saying that something like the insurance never happened or the claims, but possibly there is a clause on the insurance laws in Pennsylvania that probably would have gotten Darren in a bit of trouble there, from what I'm understanding what the attorney is saying. But basically he's very optimistic, because he said that he's working assiduously to ensure that he clears up his client's name and get him playing football again. You know what I mean? So right now Darren is not playing any football. He's probably training, he's probably working out, doing some ball drills, probably hitting the weights room and all of that. But he's not playing any football, none whatsoever, in terms of competitively or professionally at the moment. It's quite sad that this really happened to our Reggae Boyz forward there. So people, if anybody out there, any of my viewers have any information where Darren is concerned, where that case is concerned, because we have not gotten any recent update. That incident happened, actually they filed it in 2019 December, and the charges came in 2020. He was granted bail. You know what I mean? And I would assume that he would be preparing to go to court, but I mean, we have not seen anything really, his court appearance, whether he has been sentenced, or whether the charges would have been dropped, or he would have won the case, or so forth. But I mean, nothing is happening right now. So I guess Darren would have to be praying, hoping that he get over these legal woes. And incidentally, the Reggae Boy manager said that he would be supporting the baller throughout his legal woes, We have not heard any statement from the management of the Jamaica Football Federation. So there and then, this one is out in the cold, and I trust that Darren will not be left in the cold. He's 29 years old, probably has another 2 or 3 years left in him in terms of representing the country. There is Gold Cup coming up again, and also the World Cup qualifiers. And Darren would have been one that has done very well in the Gold Cup tournament. So I'm sure that probably Whitmore would be thinking about getting him to play for the Reggae Boyz coming up in the Gold Cup. But looking at things, probably it's going to be a very tough and sticky situation for Darren. We hope that he'll get through whatever it is, and he'll get through speedily so that he will start playing football again, and ensure that he, take care of his family, do what he loves. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it can be very depressing for players when they love something and they have been barred from doing it. So we hope that things will work out for the University of Akron alumni. Yeah, so it's just sad. But I mean, we hope the best for him. We just hope the best for him. You know what I mean? And for those who don't know, he has played a lot of games for Jamaica. He has played half a century of games for Jamaica. 50 games, that is. And he would have scored 18 goals. And he made his debut in 2012. So he's a pretty decent footballer. You know what I mean? So let us send up some prayers for Darren. You know what I mean? He scored in the Gold Cup final for the Reggae Boyz against Mexico. Yeah, they were defeated 3-1. He was the goal scorer there. He scored in that tournament as well. Jamaica beat United States 2-1. He was on the score sheet. He opened the scoring, as a matter of fact. So Mattocks came up in some big games for Jamaica. So we just hope that things will turn around in his favor. You know what I mean? So to have a felony charge in America is not such a good thing. You know what I mean? So let us keep Darren in our prayers, hoping that he start to play football pretty soon again. You know what I mean? Thanks again for tuning into the Coach's Desk. We appreciate you. Big up yourself. Remember to comment down below and say your few cents on what are your thoughts on the situation with Darren Mattocks. Big up yourself, Coach's Desk squad. I'm out.